Captain, congratulations of the win. Eastern United hit you with 2 quick tries in the second half.
Yeah.
What was going through your mind when that happened?
First and foremost, the moment when he's got the first try, we knew he placed it on the back foot because the game plan was to get the first points in the second half. Then we just knew that we had to recover from that, and based upon silly mistakes that we made, we were able to bounce back, and fortunately for us, we managed to pull it through.
Where would you say the game was won and lost?
Those 50-50 moments and the collisions, they were breakdowns because at times they were dominating us, and then we managed to get back into the grab of the breakdowns. From my tight five as well, they won the battle there up front because the first 10 minutes they dominated us, but afterwards we just found our feet and we managed just to develop into the game. Just to put it in the second half, though, the first few moments we allowed them to get back into it, and then that made it 50-50 ball game.
They put you under pressure in a couple of stages of the game, and I understand the team. This is the first time the team is going to go through to the playoffs. You as the captain, what is going through your mind to calm down the players when you're in the back foot?
Look, Chief, anxiety and anxiousness of the guys, and just that excitement of them. But at the end of the day, when Israel scored those 2 tries, we were panicking and we were all over the show. It was a tremendous effort from myself and some senior players to get the guys to calm down. So just sharing with guys and making them aware that, listen, we haven't lost anything yet, so it's all to play for. We need to keep our heads in the game, and it's Ruby into the game, so we managed to pull us through with his big boot.
What would you like to say to your teammates?
Not really, nothing really from my side to them, because we're aware of the hard work only started now, because to make it through the playoffs, we had it in us to make it through, but how we face it and how we deal with that's challenge now. I think we're going to travel again next week. So the traveling, we have to adjust ourselves with the hospitalities of the fans and all that stuff, and the field, the environment as well. Just to deviate off that question of yours now, and we had a tremendous fan base here. The people from Mutiny coming out here in numbers, having to travel times and miles to be behind these guys. This is something special. I've never seen it ever for club rugby level to experience this and just to witness it firsthand. Chief, it's something that makes you want to play for them. It makes you want to leave everything on the field. So, with faith and everything behind us. So,
Altitude is a word that's used a lot in rugby, all the way from school to professional.
Yeah.
Well, I witnessed that, the team showed spurts of attack and then you slowed down. It looked like you're running out of puff. Did it actually affect you, or is it just a psychological thing?
I would say it was a psychological thing, but it would be unfair of me to say that, altitude did play its part. Yesterday we were here at the ground and we just ran through a couple of phases and we knew that if we want to control this game, we're going to have to play it at our own pace. It's going to be pointless for us to play it at a high pace all the time because we were going to run out of breath eventually. So we just kept it there, that 20 minutes hit it hard, and then we just bring it back down again to recover and to recuperate ourselves and then take it there from there again. So we just went into it with a mindset we need to dominate those 20 inches, dominate 20 inches, and then after that everything going to develop by itself.
I also noticed, before I let you go, Captain, that the inside ball was giving United a lot of trouble.
We spent a lot of time on that, that was part of it. We actually, last night we watched the game against Secunda, so that kind of helped the cause. So we noticed that they don't want to fend the back. When we playing the binders ball, the back with the one inside, they struggle to catch up. They catch up defenders. They don't want to catch up as well, because one guy jumps up and then we manage to play that ball inside. So we eventually can just gain meters. Last try of the first half, that was the moment that I can say there was a game changer for us. Because we just broke it down, and eventually we managed to get into the corner.
Skipper, congratulations once again and safe travels.
Thanks a lot, mate. Cheers.
All right, thank you. Jonathan, obviously a very disappointing loss. Can I have your thoughts, please?
Yeah, it's disappointing, man. I think we had the game. Dropped the ball in the last 10 or 15 minutes. So, yeah.
JT, especially at the point where the point where the team scored 2 consecutive tries in the second half. That's when I think, the team kind of lost its ways. I mean, what was going through your mind at that point?
Look, there was a mentality shift, I think, after in this 22 where we had a chip where we were supposed to exit, and they scored from there. I think we never gave up. I think the team never gave up. I think there was just a momentum switch in their way, and obviously playing downhill for them they did well. They're a very good team, and they play very good rugby. And at the end of the day, rugby won. It was a good game. A bit of negativity in the first half, but obviously they finished good in the second half. So,
Do you feel that yourself and the team did everything that you guys could?
yeah, I think so. Look, the team's the tails were up. Like I said, my team gave everything. The bench came on. They did well. A few momentum switch went their way, and that's the bounce of the ball. That's rugby. So. Nothing negative from our side. Proud of the boys. Now we're just looking forward to the Volcano Cup going into next year.
Captain, before I let you go, where do you think the game was won and lost?
I think, to be honest, the game got a bit loose, and that's where Gardens play their best rugby. So they wanted the game to get loose. They made the game loose, and that's where they won the game.
Captain, thank you so much.